Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you this morning? It's good to be here. And welcome to day 2 of body-centered practices to support you in becoming more connected and more centered in your body. Thank you for joining me. And thank you yesterday for those of you who did, and thank you for those who listened later and sent messages. I really appreciated that. My introduction to this work, if you're just joining today, the purpose, the flow you'll get on, if you listen to the day 1 video, it's got all the information on there. So each day I'm going to introduce you to a different body-centered practice, a process, and help you move into your body to soften what's happening through the mind, to soften that driven part of us, that overactive part of us that's been very, it keeps us very functional. But there's this whole other wisdom and intelligence that is ready and wants to be awakened. Our planet, our culture, our community, our family, our relationships, our intimate ones and the ones with ourselves really need the connection. And the planet's hungry for it. And so that's one of my motivations for doing this. So let's begin. Let's begin with a beginner's mind, as always, because there's always something fresh and new and delicious to come forward. Maybe not always delicious, but there's always information to come forward. And having done this for over 30 years, yes, there's always something new. So let's begin. Let's begin. So finding a comfortable position, breathing, just breathing into your body, closing your eyes. Hopefully if you can, you may be sitting, you may be lying, you may be standing, and just take your awareness into your body and feeling your breath. Where does the breath reach? Where does your breath reach? And I'm just going to give a shout out to all those people who are all joining us. I know I opened my eyes and I saw, so thank you. I'm not going to read out names because we're going to stay with this process. And I'll do that every day, but I really appreciate your joining. Thank you. So back to the breath, to the sensation, I should say, of the breath reaching into your body. How does it feel to breathe your body? How does it feel to connect? What sensation? What are you aware of? What feeling are you having in your body as you breathe? Maybe you're aware of some pain. Maybe you're aware of some discomfort. Maybe you're aware just of the breath reaching a certain part of your body. And as always, recognizing that the breath brings life force energy to the body. The breath brings attention into the body. The breath can hopefully create some safety into your body, but sometimes it doesn't. So just being aware of where I'm breathing to the place where I feel safe, where it feels good for me. Always when we move into the body, the mind can push us past comfort zones. But when we're connected to the body, we can stay connected to what feels safe, what feels good, what feels right for me. It's actually where our true voice comes from. And we'll get to that. We've got 10 days together. So keep breathing, keep feeling. We're going to begin to move. I'm going to start moving through the spine today because it's the core. It connects the brain and the body. It holds us together. Obviously, keeps us upright. It's got our lovely nervous system in it that needs attention. Always, every part of any of our systems need attention, but we bring that consciously, and also in the spine it holds our emotions. the dura. So let's begin to just move the spine from your tailbone. And just see if you can find that gentle movement through your spine, whether it's just an undulation or it's a little bit of a spiral or a roll. Really doesn't matter. It's just really, we're moving into the feeling and the sensation in the body. The feeling and the sensation as you move your spine. Maybe you're aware of tightness. Maybe you're aware of things that are restricted. Maybe you're aware of a place you're holding. So as I'm moving, I'm starting to be a little bit aware of some feeling in my neck. Beautiful. So yes. So breath, attention, and just that gentle swaying. Sometimes I imagine I'm just floating in the ocean, where I'm just floating over those lovely undulating waves. Okay. So sensing, feeling, just being with your spine. So you might find yourself standing and doing this. You might find yourself lying down, maybe with your knees bent. If you're sitting, keeping your feet on the ground, so you're feeling for that sense of groundedness. Tailbone, we want to connect to the tailbone. If you don't know about the tailbone, then connect to right down in the base of your spine. So just feeling for that place. And then from the tailbone, from the spine. And then if you want to, you can just bring in rolling your shoulders. If you happen to be standing, you can roll your hips. You might get a sense of just moving through your rib cage, all the while feeling for the spine, staying connected to and feeling, what does it feel like? Maybe I can feel between the vertebrae of my spine. Maybe I'll bend forward and feel, maybe I'll arch a little. And I'm staying in sitting today because that's what I'm choosing to do. That's what my body wants to do. You might be able to do this, as I say, in standing, or you might be lying down, and you can just feel that undulation through the spine. And what's the sensation? What's the awareness as you move through your spine? It feels uncomfortable. It feels awkward. I don't have a sense of it. It feels good. It feels opening. It feels... So what might be a sensation word, a feeling word, as you move into your spine? It's restricted. It's there's fluid, and we're looking for, one of the premises of my work in this body-centered medicine, body-centered practices, is finding the fluidity. And I will talk about more of that as we go along. But we want to find the fluid in the body. When we're tight, we've got pain, we've got an issue, we've stuffed an issue or something into our body, it gets tight. Our body gets tight. And what happens is that it contracts. And in that contraction, we lose space. So as we sort of start to move the area and soften it and feel it, it starts to gently open as we start to feel some space around the area. Maybe we're not pushing it, driving, we're just inviting the fluidity. It gives it a chance to just open. Yeah. It gives it a chance to just let go. So where can you soften and let go just a little bit, somewhere in your spine, right? Going all the way to the very tip top of your spine, inside your head, or if it's easier, or to the very top of your spine. Breath. Breathing your spine. Sensing your spine. Feeling. Yeah. unwinding. We're just going to come to stillness. Just get a sense of what's your relationship with your spine right now. And then we're going to go to a part of your body that you might be feeling some pain. So let's say I've got pain in my right shoulder. I don't right now, but let's say I have some pain in my right shoulder. Just breathing into, or pain, or you're feeling some stuckness somewhere. Maybe you're going to do it, there's somewhere in your spine, or maybe you're holding tension. You know you hold tension somewhere. Or maybe you know you're worried about something and you're feeling it in the pit of your stomach, or but where there might be some tightness or contraction. And you're just going to surround the area with your attention and move just like we did the spine. This may be where you're going to is in your spine. Certainly, actually, I might do something up here in my neck because that's where I was feeling it. Just so you know, this is where we're moving into the awareness of the body. We will be doing some very different techniques, but it's all, this is the base. This is the base of the fluid movement of your breath, of your attention, of feeling into the sensation, and just gently moving your body. So we're gently moving around this area that feels a little tight. If you're in your spine, still great, but you might be in another part of your body. And just letting that move. And you may continue to do this. In the interest of time, we're going to wind up now, but you may continue to do this. Repeat this and follow this again, or just continue on your own, because the body loves attention, loves. And it will give to you. When you start to give it attention, it will start to receive that, and it'll give back to you in ways that you just can't imagine. As you soften that mind and just bring yourself into the fluidity, the softness, the attention, the breath into your body, it will give to you. So we're just going to move into stillness in the last couple of minutes. Being still, continuing to breathe your spine, feel a lengthening without doing anything, but just imagine the spine lengthening, lengthening. Just breathing. You can breathe the inside of your spine if that makes sense to you. Breathe the outside. I had someone the other day say, oh, it feels like I can feel this column of softness surrounding my spine so it can relax. And we're going to finish by breathing deep into the lower belly and just asking from deep within the lower belly, deep within this grounded sense of your being, groundedness. What do I need to know today? Or what do you have for me today? Or what do I need to know today? There might be a word, there might be an image, there might be a color, there might be a sense, an aha. Body doesn't necessarily speak in language, in words, that's what the mind does. But the body, that's why I like to do movement, because the body, that's one of the ways the body speaks. Movement, art, voice, sound. But it also in images and colors, it speaks, the unconscious speaks to us in dreams. The body's similar. So just being aware of what comes forward. For example, if it's a color, what do you associate with that color? If it's an image, what do you associate with that? And we'll talk more about that as we go along. So if nothing comes, just be okay with that. We want to move into this present moment, into the stillness, into completion. What is it I need to know today? And then just giving yourself a little internal hug, appreciation, gratitude. And I bless you and wish you a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.